we're on Haight Street, and Haight, of course, goes to Haight, Ashbury, and back to the hippie culture and everything else back to the 60s. So this place has a lot of history. And also, too, with all the history of San Francisco, as long as it's been here, there will be probably a lot of residual haunting activity here. And as I was talking to Alex, Alex says that he works at a place that's supposedly haunted. So let's get Alex's story. Alex?
Well, I work at a cafe up the street, and like I went to the basement one time, and I come up the stairs and I see this dude right there, and it's just like, it was like a brief minute, but there's just like this guy standing at the top of the stairs, and I was like, oh, there's this dude there. You know, I mean, I've seen like weird shit before, so it didn't really affect me, but it was just like, he was there, and then he was gone, and it's like, the place used to be like a nightclub, I heard, and then it used to be like some other shop before that. You know, it has a lot of history to it, but it was trippy. It was kind of trippy, you know.
Okay, right now we're here at the Red Victorian, and the Red Victorian is supposedly haunted. We talked to a couple people on the street, and they said that they heard footsteps down the hallway, and they also too heard doors slamming and stuff like that. So this place has been around since 1904, and so therefore, if it's haunted, there might be a lot of residual haunting activity. I have Chantel with me today, and she helped pull a lot of people off the street talking about their paranormal activities. So this is Haunted Paranormal Investigations International doing their thing here on Haight Street. And we're hearing some music out there, so let's do it.
Here a week ago.
A week ago from where?
From Maryland.
When you were living in Maryland, did you ever witness or see anything paranormal in Maryland?
I didn't, but you know, I knew people who did. My mom used to work in an office that supposedly was haunted. It was like a woman's voice putting a child to bed. Everybody would hear the same voices, or like would hear the laughter of this little girl. Yeah, peculiar stuff. Just, you know, unsolicited. People would go up and use the bathroom on the top level and come back down and say, you know, oh, is there a little girl that lives upstairs? And there wasn't. Yeah.
Okay, I met this young lady right here in the clothing store, and I asked her if she ever witnessed anything paranormal or ever had any paranormal experiences. And from the looks of things, no. So I'm going to ask her a few questions here. Has anyone in your family ever witnessed anything paranormal?
No, I've had some friends that say that they have, but never my family.
And what did your friends tell you?
One of my very close friends, Jenny, said that when she was about 5 or 6 years old, she was down in one of her friend's basement, and she saw a lady in a rocking chair rocking back and forth, and she had kind of a green glow to her. I think that she could kind of see through her, like it wasn't a solid image of a person. And then she asked her friend about it later, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And several weird occurrences had happened in that house previously, so I believe that Jenny actually saw something down there.
I'm going to ask you something. Since you moved here to San Francisco, do you like San Francisco?
I do, very much so.
What is it you like about San Francisco?
I like how everyone can just kind of be who they are, and I don't know, it's very laid back, very liberal, and I like that. I'm into politics, so I like the political culture here. I'm not a big fan of the weather right now, but other than that, I don't know, everyone seems very, very friendly.
And you jog a lot.
I try to, yeah.
Okay. No, so she's wearing tennis shoes and she's her jogging
That was
outfit.
my goal for the evening.
So anyway, and also too, I'm going to ask you something and be very honest with me, okay? Do you believe in the paranormal?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And why do you believe in the paranormal?
I think I can't say definitively. I've never had any experiences myself, but I think that there's a lot of things out there that we can't explain ourselves, and I'm definitely open to the possibilities of there being some sort of activity out there that we can't really explain.
Well, I got two young ladies here, found by Chantel, and they don't have any paranormal stories to tell. So what am I going to ask them? So I'm going to ask them a few things, and let's go from there. Okay, what are you doing here in San Francisco?
Just chilling. We're
Chilling,
chilling.
okay,
We're
okay.
shopping.
What is it about San Francisco you guys like so much?
The people.
Everybody
The
here's
people?
so friendly.
Everyone is so nice.
I just feel like this is the one place in the world where I really belong and I fit in, and there's nobody here who looks down on me or anything.
That's great. Well, one thing I like about San Francisco, everybody can dress the way they want to dress.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you could be anything out here. So, but San Francisco, I love it. But the weather, give me back to the hot weather of Sacramento. So anyway, as you know, I work with HPI, Haunted Paranormal Investigations International. So I do a lot of paranormal stories. And you guys have no paranormal stories to tell me. Is this correct?
Well, not really. I thought it was
Just
just
little
here.
teeny things that, nothing huge.
I will feel like in my old dorm rooms when I first started college, there's definitely like a frat boy energy, and I would get things like, very like hot air blown on my neck, or sometimes like my skirt would get lifted up, or it felt like it would, like crazy stuff. Like it was all very friendly, like fun and games type thing. It wasn't very threatening or.
A prankster ghost.
Yeah.
Prankster.
What about you?
Well, there was a house that I kind of lived in for a little bit, and someone had died in the house. And so in the room that I slept in, I would always go to bed to the radio because I love listening to music, and it puts me to sleep. So I would be sleeping and, wake up and my radio would not be on. And I'd think, okay, that's weird, but I would just go back to bed, and then I'd wake up again and my radio would be on. And then sometimes it would get really loud, and I'd get really scared. And so I would tell the ghost, whoever it was, please be peaceful with me and please be nice, because if I see you, I will die of fright. Because I am really afraid of that type of stuff. And it would go away.
No, isn't that incredible? I didn't think they had any paranormal stories, but they do. So anyway, do you believe in the paranormal?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, we are finally leaving Haight Street. Okay, it's getting freaking cold out here. Okay, we interviewed something like maybe 12 people, Chantel?
Yes.
Okay, Chantel, she is like a magnet to these people. She just goes up to them, starts talking to them. They follow her like a little puppy. So, thank you, Chantel, for making this a success.
Not a problem.
And we found all kinds of great stories, people who had paranormal stories in their lives. Almost everyone we talked to believes in the paranormal. And a lot of people also had paranormal experiences right here in San Francisco. And we even did a small investigation at the Red Victorian Hotel or Inn or whatever it was, bed and breakfast. So we had a lot of fun here on Haight Street. We talked to a lot of people, and Chantel is just fantastic in getting people together to talk to us. So again, thank you, Chantel, for being here. And this is HPI closing out.